If a stray cat suddenly shows up at your doorstep without meowing or acting scared, do not rush to shoo it away. It could very well be that the universe has chosen you to receive a sign of wealth and good fortune coming your way if you know how to welcome it. Do you believe that cats are not just adorable pets, but also spiritual messengers? Thousands of years ago in ancient cultures and in traditional Eastern Feng Shui, cats were seen as sacred animals that connect the visible and invisible worlds. They do not just see what humans cannot see, they can also sense luck, prosperity, and energy shifting around you. If a cat approaches you for no reason other than food, that is not a coincidence. It may be drawn to the positive energy field radiating from you. Even stranger behaviors like lying in a specific corner of your house, staring at you without blinking, or bringing an object inside, are actually hidden signals from the universe. Ancient wisdom says that if you understand these signs, you can not only avoid misfortune, but also activate the flow of prosperity, quietly making its way toward you. In today's video, we will decode 9 special signs from cats based on energy studies, applied Feng Shui, and ancient spiritual beliefs. Each sign is like a secret whisper, telling you that your destiny is shifting, luck is on its way, and you may be the one who has been chosen. Before we begin, leave a comment below as a positive affirmation for yourself. For example, I am a magnet for wealth, or I am ready to change my destiny, or anything you wish to attract into your life. And do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any Feng Shui tips, spiritual guidance, or time-tested rituals passed down for generations. Let us create a community that understands deeply, lives authentically, and attracts all that is good. And now let us explore 9 mysterious signs from cats, signals that may seem accidental, but actually carry very clear messages of wealth and prosperity if you know how to see them the right way. Number 1. A cat suddenly moves in and does not leave. Not everyone knows this, but according to ancient Feng Shui, when a cat chooses your home as its permanent residence, especially a stray cat, it is a very clear sign that the energy in your home is shifting in a positive direction. Cats are highly sensitive to energy fields, both good and bad, and they will never stay in a place filled with negative energy, chaos, or disturbances. The fact that it chooses to remain means your living space is generating prosperous energy, what Feng Shui calls wealth-bringing energy. Like a living compass of the universe, cats are drawn to the subtle movements of prosperity energy. Sometimes, the things you cannot yet see, like an upcoming partnership, a benefactor about to appear, or a flow of money quietly heading your way, are already sensed by cats before you are aware of them. Their persistent presence is a signal that you are being guided toward a lucky turning point. Ancient wisdom says, when a cat arrives, money follows. But more importantly, if you welcome them with kindness, you are essentially opening your heart to the opportunities the universe is sending. A bowl of clean water, a small portion of food, or simply letting them rest peacefully by your door can be the simplest connection ritual to allow prosperity energy to settle in. Number 2. A cat brings prey or a strange creature into your home. Have you ever been startled because a cat dragged something unusual into your home? It could be a small bird, a field, mouse, a large insect, or sometimes even objects of unknown origin. That scene might make you feel uncomfortable, shocked, or even irritated. But take a pause, because you might have just received a gift from the universe. From a modern energy perspective, every living creature carries its own frequency. When a cat brings prey into your home, it is not merely acting on instinct. It is transferring energy, a message that your home is opening a door to attract material abundance, specifically wealth, from unexpected places. This often aligns with real-life events, such as recovering money you thought was lost, winning a small prize, having an old client return, or someone unexpectedly helping you at just the right moment. On a deeper spiritual level, many traditions believe that the universe sends physical signs to prepare you for a major shift, both spiritually and materially. A cat bringing in prey, even the remains of a creature, symbolizes the completion of one cycle, the closing of old karma, and the beginning of a new flow. If you have heard of the ancient ritual concept of offering by proxy, you know that when an object is destroyed and then delivered to a spiritually significant place, it can be a sign from guardian spirits, clearing the way and opening the gates of fortune. In this case, the cat acts as an unseen assistant, doing the work for you. So if this happens, instead of reacting with anger, gently dispose of the prey, wash your hands and silently thank the universe for sending a wake-up call. And if you want to activate that energy more clearly, you can burn a stick of sandalwood incense by the door as a way to respond, as if to say, "I have received the message. I am ready to welcome the good things to come." Number 3. A cat stares at you without blinking. A cat's gaze is unlike that of any other animal. In energy-based Feng Shui, the eyes are the clearest expression of a being's inner vibration. When a cat stares at you, not out of curiosity or hunger, but because it is quietly reading your energy, it is searching for something you may not even realize within yourself. In traditional spirituality, an unblinking gaze from a cat is a sign of a connection beyond the physical plane. It is more than just looking. It is an unspoken message that you are about to step into a new role in life. This could be a major responsibility, a career opportunity, the arrival of a special person, or even a spiritual turning point in which you are chosen to take on a mission. Like an energy test, a cat will not look away when its intuition detects an inner shift within you. It could be a new resolve, a decision you are hesitating to make, or a significant change in your personal vibration. When that gaze lingers and you feel seen, it is no longer observation. It is a soul-to-soul exchange. If you are standing at the threshold of change, trust that this look is no accident. It is like a reminder. You are ready. The person you need will come. The opportunity that needs to see you is getting closer. Number 4. A cat scratches your leg or brushes past you abruptly. This often happens unexpectedly. You are walking by, not paying attention, and suddenly, a cat rushes up and lightly scratches your leg. Sometimes, it does not even break the skin. It is just a quick touch, but it leaves a strange tingling feeling. Other times, it brushes past you, forcefully startling you. Even though the action lasts only a moment, the after effect can be oddly unsettling. In energy studies, sudden physical contact is a form of physical warning when there is a frequency disturbance around you. Cats, with their ultra-sensitive ability to detect changes in energy fields, often react in direct ways when they sense imminent danger, especially when negative energy is invisibly surrounding your body. In traditional Feng Shui, this is called a movement warning strike, meaning the cat uses its body or claws to deliver an energy alert directly to you. It is not an act of aggression. On the contrary, it is a timely act of protection. And here is the key point: if you feel discomfort, a sting, or a chill down your spine after the scratch, do not dismiss it. there is a high chance that you are about to encounter trouble. Maybe something small, like losing your wallet, tripping, or having car trouble. Or something bigger, like a traffic accident, relationship conflict, or a bad decision if you are about to sign a contract, travel far, or trust someone. Spiritually, many traditions believe that cats are the only animals willing to physically intervene when there is a strong movement from the spirit world. The scratch or brush could be a way of cutting away bad energy, or warning you to change direction, step back, or double-check something important you are about to do. Number 5. A cat sleeps peacefully at your workplace. There is an image that may seem ordinary, but actually carries a very powerful message. You are working fully focused on your project, and a cat may be your own. Maybe one that wandered in, suddenly jumps onto your desk, curls up right next to your laptop, or quietly settles beside a stack of papers. Within minutes, it drifts into a deep, peaceful sleep, breathing steadily without being disturbed or staying alert. It sleeps as if that spot is an absolute safe zone. In energy studies, deep sleep in animals only happens when the surrounding area reaches a stable energy field, free from disturbances, and is actively generating positive energy. And if the place the cat chooses to rest happens to be your workspace, it means the work you are doing, the ideas you are nurturing, or the path you are on is resonating with a highly favorable energy level. Applied Feng Shui calls this the moment of prosperity confirmation. When an energy-sensitive animal chooses the space where you are using your intellect to connect, it means that activity is being strongly supported by the universe's flow. At such moments, you may find your work goes unusually smoothly, your mind is clearer, and everything just flows with surprising ease. On a deeper spiritual note, there is a sacred belief when a creature feels safe enough to sleep near you. While you are tired, it means you are being protected, and the efforts you are making are not in vain. There is a silent companionship as if the universe is sending you a signal. Keep going. This path is blessed. So if this happens, do not rush to move the cat just to clear space. Let it stay as a way of keeping the good energy around your work. If you wish, you can place a clean, cream-colored or light green cloth in a corner of your desk as a little energy bed for both the cat and the prosperity flow to remain present. Number 6. A cat uses your yard as a litter box and then covers it with soil. This situation can be annoying for many people, especially those who value cleanliness. One day, you might notice a cat, maybe one you do not even know, quietly entering your yard, relieving itself, and then by natural instinct, carefully covering it with soil before leaving as if it had never been there. From a Feng Shui and spiritual perspective, this should not be seen as dirty or disruptive. On the contrary, it is an invisible cleansing ritual. Cats, with their ability to absorb negative energy, sometimes act as agents of purification for a living space, especially if your home has recently experienced conflict, gossip, or an unexplainable heavy atmosphere. The act of burying waste within your yard can be seen as a physical symbol of burying bad luck, toxic energy, or harmful vibrations lingering around you. The fact that the cat does this on its own without being told suggests that a shift in energy is taking place quietly but effectively. Many traditions believe this replaces the need for more formal rituals of banishing or cleansing done in a softer, subtler way. When the cat finishes and leaves, it is as though part of the negative energy has been taken beyond your home's threshold, buried away, so it cannot rise up and disturb you again. If this happens, you should not yell at or chase the cat away. Instead, after cleaning the area, sprinkle a small amount of white salt where the cat went and quietly say a simple prayer, such as, "Thank you for cleansing this place. May the good energy remain and the negative energy be carried away." It is a small act, but it creates a deep connection to the pure energy surrounding you. Number 7. A cat cries outside your yard or porch. If one night you hear the sound of an unfamiliar cat, not your own, standing outside your yard or porch, crying in a long, mournful tone, especially during twilight, midnight, or just before dawn, do not dismiss it as something ordinary. According to energy studies and traditional Feng Shui, the transitional times of day, such as sunset and sunrise, are when the boundary between energy layers is the thinnest. The repeated cries of an animal during these moments often signal the presence of unstable, heavy, or even negative energy approaching that area. Cats, with their heightened ability to sense energy, often respond with a cry that sounds like mourning when they feel something unusual happening around you. In spiritual Feng Shui, if a stray cat, one that is not familiar to you, comes and cries outside your door, it can be an early warning sign. It might mean that there is an energy leak in your home, making you more vulnerable to losing money, being deceived, or making poor decisions. It could also be a sign that someone is speaking badly about you, affecting your reputation, your finances, or your family's peace. However, do not be afraid, because every warning is also an opportunity to take precautions. If this happens, take 2 simple cleansing steps. Sprinkle white salt from inside your home outward through the main door, moving from left to right. This act symbolically sweeps and pushes the bad energy out like a spiral that cleanses the space. The next morning, light a small white candle or a stick of sandalwood incense near your entrance, where the cat appeared. The light and fragrance help stabilize the energy field, bringing peace and restoring balance. By noticing and acting in time, you can avoid unnecessary misfortune and actively protect the positive energy within your home. Because Feng Shui at its core is not about fearing bad omens, it is about the art of living in harmony with the flow of the universe's energy. Number 8. Cats mating in your yard. Some people instinctively shoo cats away, close the door, or try to stop them when they see cats mating in their yard, believing it to be unclean or too noisy. But if you set aside the everyday perspective and look deeper through intuition, you will see that this act happening right within your space is actually nature's ritual of a new beginning. In ancient energy teachings, the mating of animals within a human living space symbolizes an expansion of the bonding frequency energy related to love, family harmony, and happiness beginning to sprout. And cats, with their independent sensitivity and strong intuition, choosing to do this in your yard means that the area is generating favorable energy for deep emotional connection. There is something fascinating about this phenomenon. Cats only mate in places where they feel safe, free from harm, and without energetic resistance. If that place is your yard, it is very likely that your living space is resonating with a vibration suited for opening your heart, healing, or starting a new relationship. If you are single, this is the perfect time to listen to your intuition and open yourself to new connections. The person may not arrive through a fireworks-filled romance, but quietly through an old friend, a collaboration, or someone you once overlooked because you thought, "We are just too different." If you are in a relationship or married, this is a gentle reminder from the universe that love cannot remain vibrant without daily nurturing. Do not wait until the colors fade before you remember to care. A shared dinner, an unexpected handhold, or a deep, late-night conversation could rekindle a flame you thought had gone out. You can do a small ritual the morning after witnessing this place, a bowl of clean water in your yard with a few flower petals, roses, jasmine, or chrysanthemums. This both purifies the space and symbolizes your openness to receiving new loving connections. Water represents emotions, while flowers are a gentle invitation to the right kind of relationship. Number 9. A cat jumps onto your altar or sacred space. In traditional beliefs, especially in homes that honor the god of wealth, when an altar is visited by a sacred animal, it is seen as a sign that the divine is delivering a message through a physical form. And if that visitor is a cat, symbolizing grace, calmness, and the power to attract prosperity, that message is often a very auspicious one. Cats are extremely cautious by nature. They will not leap into a tight sacred space filled with ritual objects unless they sense an open energy path leading them there. And if they do so without knocking over anything, it means that the energy field in that space is stable, balanced, and prosperous. Only in such a state can wealth energy gather and remain without being scattered by disorder. Many people who have experienced this phenomenon say that, within days, they unexpectedly received good financial news. Some landed a contract they thought was lost. Others were invited to join an investment, or they suddenly recovered money they thought was gone for good. From an energy perspective, this act is like a gentle touch between two frequencies: the vibration of the sacred space and the vibration of a highly intuitive living being. When these two match, connection happens, and blessings follow. For practical application, if you witness this, do not chase the cat away immediately. Let it leave on its own, or place your hand over your heart and silently say, "If this is a good message, I welcome it and will share it." The next morning, you can cleanse the altar with ginger water or a 5-herb infusion: lemongrass, cinnamon, ginger, grapefruit, leaves perilla and basil, to stabilize the energy field and seal in the good fortune. Cats are not just pets. For those who know how to listen, they are messengers. They are mirrors reflecting your fortune. They are whispers from the universe sent in moments that may seem meaningless. So if one day you see a strange cat come to your home, do not rush to send it away. If you hear an unusual cry in the middle of the night, do not be afraid. If you notice a cat sleeping in the corner of your workspace, jumping onto your altar, or bringing something unusual into your home, do not just look. Feel. And remember, perhaps that is the very moment when the god of wealth is stopping by, testing whether your heart is open enough to receive. Have you ever experienced any of these signs? Share your story in the comments below, because who knows what you share might help someone else recognize their own message. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to click like and share it with your friends, especially those who love cats, those facing financial difficulties, or anyone going through a turbulent time in life. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single video on Feng Shui, ancient rituals, and ways to apply spiritual wisdom to modern life. Because when we know how to connect with what is unseen, we will never feel lost in the world we can see.